teraz przekażę głos Jürgenowi Schulte-Lagenberg.
Dzień dobry. Good morning, everybody. Yes, we are here to announce today that the Actebis group in Eastern Europe and Scandinavia will be sold for 80% shares to MCI. And I want to give you a brief overview about the Otto Group, that you understand which stays behind. But before, I want to underline one important thing. We sell Actebis as a company of the wholesale segment, because we decided a couple of years ago, as Anna mentioned already, that wholesale is not our core business, that the synergies to the other three segments, multi-channel retailing, financing and servicing, is too low. It was different a couple of years ago before. You see, the Otto Group is a very international company. We are worldwide the leader in a mail order company. We are the second largest one in e-commerce after Amazon, and we are more than 15 billion euros growth sales-wise. Maybe one of the brands you know already. We are branding under Otto. We are branded under Bonprix and under Witt. Normally my marketing colleagues, it's much easier, they have the models with them. I'm just the CFO of the company, so I just presenting you some pictures and some figures. What is very important in our core strategy is the multi-channel retail strategy, because we are selling to our customer via catalog, via stores and via internet. And we make last year more than 3 billion sales-wise already via internet. But it doesn't correlate so much with Actebis, because this is a B2C market and Actebis is more in a B2B market. Therefore, the synergies are very low. Here you see our segment, which we are still in, and we are for the multi-channel retail, which is historically wise our base. With a couple of brands, you know, maybe Great & Barrow from the States, Otto Sumisha Japan, Otto Luzern Korea, Trois Suisse International, Great & Freeman in UK. Then financial services. Here we have also business in Poland with EOS on the financial side, and consumer financing in a couple of countries, also in Eastern Europe. Services, we are a very large logistic provider on the B2C segment and on the travel side. And the wholesale side, we have two major operations. The one is Actebis and the other one is Fegro Selgros. You know them from Selgros in Poland, which is a 50-50 joint venture with the Rewe Group in Germany. And we, as I can just repeat, we decided already a couple of years ago that we want to step out of this fourth segment and want to concentrate on the multi-channel retail, on the financial services and on the services. Thank you very much, and I think I can go over now to Mr. Hauke. He is the CEO of Actebis Group. Thank you.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, also from my side, a very warm welcome to this press conference. I have the pleasure to introduce to you a bit the Actebis Group, and of course my colleagues from ABCData and Actebis Denmark will give you further information about their company concepts, and will give you also further explanation how we operate in the regions. In general, we consider ourselves as the leader in IT and consumer electronics distribution. What does that mean? We de facto buy IT products, we store them in a warehouse, and we do business with, across Europe, probably 30,000 end customers. These customers include IT and consumer electronic resellers. These customers include system integrators. These customers include also retailers. And our competitive advantage or core competency is that we have excellent know-how about the products on the one hand, but also the customer needs on the other hand. From a strategic point of view, a couple of years ago we've introduced what we call a regional model. What does that mean? we have defined, based on our customer needs, we have defined regions across Europe, and we have said that every, let's say, region where we can deliver products within a 24-hour delivery zone. That is our definition for a region. So we have more or less created independent regions where we can do business with our customers at a, let's say, time or duration for delivery of 24 hours. That is very important to understand that meanwhile we have put in place for the Nordic region, for example, a regional model where we out of Denmark, or out of our centralized logistic hub in Denmark, we can reach customers in Norway, we can reach customers in Sweden, and we can realize a lot of synergies in these areas. We have done the same in Central Europe, where we have centralized our warehouse in Poland and do business from Poland into Czech. We do business, we've started recently to do business out of Poland into Slovakia. We have done the same between Germany and Austria, and we continue to do so. Why do we pursue this regional strategy? I think that's one of the most discussed questions in the IT distribution and the IT sector. First of all, we believe that we have much higher flexibility and we have a much better product availability for our customers. It's important to understand if you have one big warehouse, 20,000 square meters or more, I think it's easy to understand that you can put much more product, much more availability into that warehouse if you have, let's say, 3 smaller local warehouses. We believe that this is a much more cost-efficient platform, which is offering a much leaner way through the channel for our customers as well as for our vendors. And last but not least, we believe that we have built sustainable platforms in these regions. So which means that we have created independent entities in all of these regions. We are proud. We're proud because in 2006 we have proven that this strategy works. If you have a look at the regions which we operate in, for example, the Nordics, we had an excellent growth in that region of more than 40%. We had an excellent growth in Central Europe. We had above market growth in Germany or in the German-Austria region, and even in France, which had a, let's say, modest economic climate last year, we have outperformed the markets significantly. This is for us a proof that the strategy that we have put in place really works, and I'm happy to hand over now to Andrzej, who will most likely give you further details about the strategy and the structure that we've put in place in Central Europe, but also in the Nordics. Thank you very much for listening.